Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Saturday, April 27th, 2019. The top news story: 4 people shot at a San Diego area synagogue, a Chabad congregation. They're saying 1 is dead and 3 are injured. This comes exactly 6 months after the Tree of Life synagogue shooting in Pittsburgh, and we're going to talk about the greater parallels here. So, in the Jewish practice of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, which comes from Jewish mysticism Kabbalah, notice San Diego, killing, Jewish, Masonic, occult, Gematria, English, they all sum to 74. A number that we see again and again in these killing rituals. There's the song out there, Gematria, the killing name. There's the other song out there, Murder by Numbers, where killing people is as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. The name of the shooter at the synagogue shooting in Pittsburgh was Robert Bowers, a name that carries Gematria value of 74. They haven't put out the name of the San Diego shooter yet. We'll see if the trend continues. They're saying they've arrested the man, but they haven't released his name. I'll do a follow-up video when that information's out. So, if you take the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, San Diego sums to 38, like killing, like murder, like death, like Jew, like Germany, like Adolf. If you look at the movie poster for the film Murder by Numbers, the E is changed to a 3, the B is changed to an 8. No other letters are changed to numbers, just 3 and 8. The song Murder by Numbers came out in the year 83. Murder sums to 38 and 83. This happened in the town of Poway, which is just outside of San Diego. It's the San Diego Police Department that responded. Notice Poway equals 26 and 19. And I said 19 would be the number of 2019 in tragedies. The word chaos equals 19. The Masonic motto is order out of chaos. And Masonry is based in the Old Testament, the Jewish section of the Bible. Notice chaos is 19 and 26. Whereas Poway is 26 and 19. Chaos numbers we've been talking about a lot this year. This happens during the time of Passover, on the last day of Passover. Passover equals 101. That's the 26th prime number. If you haven't read the first chapter of my book, you'll learn a whole lot about 26 and 101. The last synagogue shooting was at the Tree of Life synagogue, Tree of Life 101, the 26th prime. Remember, the Tree of Life is the physical model of Kabbalah, the Jewish mysticism where this code of letters and numbers comes from. This was a Chabad congregation. Chabad also carries the value of 19. 19, the chaos number. Here we are in 2019. Last week we had the Easter shooting on a 19 date numerology. Tomorrow's Orthodox Easter, so we're going to have to watch that as well. Now, the Pittsburgh shooting was on October 27th, which is the same day in history that the city of Philadelphia was established. And in Revelation, there's a letter written to the Church of Philadelphia about the synagogue of Satan, the false Jews, those who claim to be Jews but are not, but who are liars. Now, from the synagogue shooting to April 27th, so from October 27th to April 27th, the 2 synagogue shootings, it's a span of 183 days. Notice the 26 weeks in one day. If you don't count the full span, it's exactly 26 weeks later. Anyhow, span of 183 days, the Masonic motto is order out of chaos, 183. Couldn't be any more perfect. 6 month and 1 day is interesting because Philadelphia equals 61. Again, the letter written to the Church of Philadelphia about the synagogue of Satan. These 2 synagogue shootings. So Chabad of Poway, also referred to as Congregation Chabad. Congregation Chabad carries Gematria of 147, like Freemason, like conspiracy, like police. Gematria of 84, like Zionism, like Masonry, like Jesuit. 339, like United States of America. 96, like Freemason, also like Never Again, the motto from the Holocaust from the Jewish Defense League. Just to teach a little bit about the Jewish Defense League in 96. Mir David Kahan, who established it, his name has gematria of 119, like Orthodox, like Star of David, like Ashkenazi Jews. And he died at the age of 58. Freemasonry 58, Secret Society 58, Rosicrucian 58, Solomon's Temple 58, Jerusalem 58. Very special number. From his last birthday to the day he died was 96 days later. 96 days. Never again. The motto of the Jewish Defense League equals 96 plus Jewish Defense League equals 96. The man who founded the Jewish Defense League dead 96 days after his birthday. So remember some of these other numbers. Killing, Masonic assassin. We'll come back to all this. Notice he died 3 months and 4 days after his birthday. 3, 4, like 34. I'll end up connecting the dots here. Ciabatta Poway, the other name, gematria of 120, like Illuminati, 57, like Scottish Rite, like Jews, 231, the 21st triangular number, Bible 21. They're creating these biblical rifts amongst the religions of the world. Gematria of 60, like police and order. Both names have the connection to police. Police controlled by Freemasonry. With regards to them saying 4 shot, that's just like how when the headlines broke about the Pittsburgh shooting, they said at least 4 dead. And they always will report this number initially, 4, because it's the key digit from shooting. Shooting is 44. And if you go back, you'll see that Robert Bowers got 44 criminal charges for the shooting. Number that shows up again and again and again. 4, 44. Maybe this guy will get 44 criminal charges too. Now, every news source is reporting that the shooting happened at about 11:30. 11:30, 113. Notice the location was established 33 years ago, 113, 33. These are numbers I'm talking about all the time. Scottish equals 113, Masonry 33, Secrecy 33, Order 33, Police 33. Again, what is 113 as in 11:30? 11:30. In the Talmud, Baba Kamal 113a says Jews may use lies to circumvent Gentiles, which are non-Jews. And again, 113 is the number of deception. Mainstream, dishonest, perverted, not true, not honest, not factual, disinfo, politics, perjury, fiction, bullshit. The 113 words. We talk about it almost every day. The exact same numbers, the exact same patterns. Always persisting. They make this detail how Poway is about 25 miles north of San Diego. That's funny because today has 25 date numerology. Death also carries the gematria value of 25. Today's date has a life lesson number of 43. San Diego also carries a gematria value of 43. So does Jews, so does killing. San Diego, on the 117th meridian west, today's the 117th day of the year. And don't forget, this agenda of mass shootings by the numbers is a government agenda. The FBI, the CIA, both absolutely involved. Central Intelligence Agency equals 117. When you write out 13, it equals 117. Notice CIA has the 13 value. Goes with the headlines of 1 dead and 3 wounded. And with regards to it being the last day of Passover, Passover has gematria of 115 like killing, like assassin. Also 101 like assassin, 34 like murder, like Jewish. Remember, we just talked about the death of the man who founded the Jewish Defense League on November 5th. November 5th, the date that we were in 11/5. And then, of course, Passover also carries the 47 connection, that oh so important number. Government, authority, policeman, cop. Number that always finds its way around. And it's also the reflection of 74 where we began. So, day after day, we see the same repetitive patterns and, patterns we've been discussing for a long time. So, years and years. If you ever read my book, you really should. Talks about how these same patterns have persisted all throughout history for decades. We'll leave it there. Be back when they put out the name of the shooter. Until next time, Truth Seeker.